What up? What up? What up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another one. This one is the rankings of the never ever met women. All right. This is the wifey rankings. Now, this is subject to change. Okay. Episode through episode, something happens, new information is gathered. So, what the rankings are this week is going to be different next week. Just putting that out there. But as of right now, these are the rankings. Now, this is how I'm seeing it so far, and I'm a professional. Okay, so you wanna pay attention. All right, so here we go with the rankings of the ladies. Without further ado, let's go in. All right. Now, let me just say, um, initially, I was very attracted to a lot of the ladies on here. I ain't gonna hold you, but um, already I'm seeing issues. Okay, already I'm seeing issues, and the issue really is just what I suspect. I suspected that we would have issues. I suspected that maybe there are some mental illnesses going on. Um, but I'm going to okay. How I'm gonna do this? I'm gonna start from 7 all the way up to 1. Okay, and like I said, it's liable to change. It's subject to change. But we in week 2. I promised y'all some rankings. So without further ado, let's go in at number 7. As now, this is not just looks. This is personality. This is wife ready. Okay, there's a difference between looks and wife ready. So if you don't see the super fine chick at number 1, it's because she ain't as wife ready as the chick that is number 1. We got that clear? Same thing with the guys. I'm gonna just do a husband ready ranking with those guys too. But as of right now, this is for the ladies. At number 7 is, who could it be? Who could it be? Who could it be? It's Alexis. Okay. Listen, Chris, you was on Ready to Love, man, and you're trying your shot at the never ever met. You just don't seem to have good taste in women. I don't. Is that the right way to say it? Is, I guess you don't see the red flags early enough. Y'all been dating online for what, a year? Let me find out. Yeah, y'all been dating for a year in Philly. She's 47 and you're 35. Okay, she should be schooling you to a T. She listen, Alexis is not ready to be a wife. And the reason I say this is because she is too controlling. She is going to son him because she's older than him. Okay. That shouldn't matter, but I think to her it matters. Okay. She's 12 years older than this brother, and she is going to son him. She's just not ready to be a wife. She wants to son him too much. So look, if you're going to get a younger guy, let him still to be the man. Or did you get a young guy so you can control him? Ooh, see that part. Maybe that's why she got Chris. That's why she got a guy 12 years younger than her, so she can be more in control. This is why this woman is not suited to be a wife, and I don't think she's ever going to get there. She's 47 already. And you still showing bad signs of partnership. You don't seem to be very agreeable. You don't seem to be very empathetic. And Chris, He's worried about some things, and I say rightfully so. All right, rightfully so. He is seeing the warning signs, but it shouldn't have took him to get on the show to see the warning signs. He had a year to figure this out online. And I've seen some of her interviews or their conversations online. She was talking about punching some dude in the jaw. Excuse me? No, she's not ready. She's not ready to be a wife. And Chris is seeing that. And I really don't think that relationship is going to last, unfortunately. But it is what it is. I mean, I got Alexis, y'all, at number 7. At number 6, as soon as I figure out how to get rid of the screen. At number 6, I got, oh my goodness, it's not a very promising. I got Kiki at number 6. Listen, you're gonna have to pick a struggle, sweetheart. You just gotta pick a struggle. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. That's all Brandon is asking is pick a struggle. You either gonna be big or you're going to be an alcoholic. You can't be both. Okay, and I know some people that they might, oh, that's too harsh. That's reality. Well, listen, it's the truth. It's the truth. You can't be both. I see some attractiveness in her. Don't get me wrong, but let's be real. It's not a healthy look. Okay, it's not screaming health. But anybody who is, big positive or fluffy positive, I don't want to say the 3-letter word, but if you're positive, that's fine, but you're not doing her no favors. You might be saving her uh her emotions, but you're not saving her life. Okay, somebody who's real is going to save her life and say, look, this is not healthy. Okay, you need to do something about all of this excessive weight. Okay, it's not very healthy. And I think anybody who is being really honest knows that it's not healthy. Because I guarantee you, if a guy showed up to a show like that, women have all kind of words for that brother. They call him all kind of names. But because it's a woman, they don't want to do that. No, she needs to hear the real truth. Because people need a battery put in their back. Okay? They need a battery put in their back. If you are continuously lying to her, you are taking that battery out of her back. But if she constantly hears, which she already knows, that this is not healthy, it's going to charge her batteries and have her do something about it. She takes me as a person who has some addiction issues. I'm not saying she into any kind of hard, narcotics or anything like that. I'm saying she has a problem saying no to food. She has a problem saying no to alcohol. She has some chemical addictions going on. Okay? She gets pleasure out of eating, she gets pleasure out of drinking. All right? And she's not ready to be a wife for those reasons. Some might have had her at the bottom. I think she's still more ready to be a wife than Alexis, because I think her stuff can be fixed if she has the right attitude, but she's just not there as of yet. And I'm interested to see how this whole thing is going to unfold with Brandon pretty much challenging her to put down the alcohol or lose me. I mean, that's what it looked like he was pretty much saying to her. I tell you what, I'm gonna let you go ahead and drink that drink, and I'm gonna just back off. That's what he said. You know what I mean? So she needs to get her act together, and insult to injury, she is living with a dude. She's still living with her ex, who may be smashing on at will. Okay, ain't no dude gonna live with you and just not. You know what I mean? He got access. He got access that Brandon don't got. She still haven't told him that. She could very well be on the bottom, but I just think Alexa's attitude is putting her on the bottom. I don't like her attitude. Uh, Kiki don't have a bad attitude. She's just she has a willpower issue. She can't say no to her ex, food, or drink. She can't say no. So we'll see how that goes. But I got Kiki at number 6. At number 5 is, who do y'all think is number 5? Alicia. All right. She is at number 5. Why is she at number 5? Well, obvious reasons. Okay, so they've been dating for 5 months. She's 36, he's 44. Okay. And I think that she is number 5 because she just got a lot going on, man. She's a bubble baby mentally, physically. She can't do a whole lot of stuff. She can't eat a whole lot of stuff. She don't like affection like that. She's open to doing stuff with other people. I do yoga with you, I do yoga with you, but not this dude, not the one that I showed up with. And he's feeling a certain type of way about that, understandably. And she just don't have a clue on what she did wrong. Like, you have to teach her how to be in a relationship. You were really, as a guy, you would literally have to teach her how to be in a relationship and give her a clue. This is how we are doing it. This is what I would do if I was him. Okay, listen, this is how we're going to do this from now on. All right, this and that. You're going to tell me what's going on. You're not going to embarrass me. You're not going to do stuff with other people you refuse to do with me. You're not going to demean or belittle what I'm feeling. Okay, this is, if you want this to work like I want this to work, this is how it has to go. You got to teach her how to be in a relationship. And she's a bubble baby. She was probably pampered. She's a beautiful woman. Add that to an ailment, and she been spoiled. She been spoiled probably all her life. Can't tell her nothing. People been telling her, "Oh, you so." The people who know her condition, pampering her. Oh, and plus she's beautiful, so it's like it's hard to say no to her. So she gets her way, and she don't have to consider other people. She only have to consider herself. So she's stuck in this loop of thinking of only her. You know what I mean? And not having to consider anybody else. This is probably why a lot of relationships haven't worked for her. And that can be. Now, some guys be like, listen, I ain't got time. I ain't got time in London, Paris, Africa, Venezuela. I just ain't got time to teach you how to be in a relationship. Okay? You're going to have to figure this out on your own. But if you don't have the ability to work with me in certain things and in this relationship, this is not going to go anywhere. So I think she's far behind. She's a bit behind emotionally too. You know what I mean? So she's just behind in a lot of ways. I don't even think she had that many relationships in her life. I mean, that's what it's coming off as. She may have had a couple here and there, but I'm talking about meaningful relationships that stuck. I don't think she had a lot of those. You know what I mean? And she's moving like she don't know how to do relationships. Show empathy, show support, emotional intelligence. Show you care. Show you want to even touch the dude. Like, you don't even want to really give him no affection. I, Listen, ladies, a man can put up with a lot of stuff. Oh, we do put up with a lot of stuff. But when we ain't getting our physical affection, all bets are off. Okay, the brother went off. He practically went off on her. Like, you know what? You don't get it, this, that, and the third. I'm not feeling you right now. He just told her straight up, I'm not feeling you right now. You got to catch up. You got to. And when you ain't, and the man ain't getting no physical affection, you're in the danger zone for real. It's the same as when a woman think her man broke. You lose your job. Oh, as a man, you in the danger zone. Well, ladies, when men don't get affection, you are in the danger zone. Those are equal offenses. Okay, remember that. So that's why I have Alicia at number 5. All right. At number 4 is Charlie. All right. Charlie. Now I made a statement. I'm going to stand by it, though. I'm going to stand 10 toes down on it. And my statement was less melanated women, they tend to lie more. They tend to cheat more. Okay. They're more deceiving, deceiving than sisters are. I'm gonna just be real. Now I heard him say, "Oh, she's a black queen. She's black." Okay, fine. I'm gonna rock with that. The fact that she's still a little light skinned. Okay. It's like the lighter you are, the more you feel like you can get away with. I don't know. Um, but let's be real though. The real offense is that she just dropped the baby on this dude. That's the real offense. She been lying the whole time. Let me see how long they've been dating. 4.5 years they've been dating, and he thought she only had one kid. Or how could you even hide that for that long? How could you hide that? Like, I just don't get it. How could you hide three babies for 4.5 years? Now, he did his fair share of hiding too, but I ain't talking about the dudes in this video. I'm talking about the women. You want to hear about the dudes? Check out the next video. But as for her, just the lies and deceit. I think she's probably a good chick. She's probably fun to be around. She probably will give you the affection. She better give you the affection that you need. I say that because of she just dropped the baby, so come on. She got to be affectionate. If she's not to him, then and that's still another unanswered issue. What's up with the baby fathers? Where are they? Um, so listen, I know that some of my critiques on these ladies may be a little, some might consider harsh, but I'm giving you the real, the raw, the uncut, the man perspective. I'm telling you that she is a proven liar. So you will have to take that into consideration, especially since she lied 4 years. 4 years. Okay. So that's a huge knock on her. She got 4 babies. That's more liabilities. but she could be, if she's willing to work on it, and she could be a good woman. I don't know. I mean, not many guys would stick around after that, so shout out to Jared for sticking it out. But uh yeah, Charlie is at number 4. At number 3 is Brittany. All right. I like this chick. I like her. Um, One thing she said, how long they been dating? They've been dating for, they didn't really say, but he is, Brittany is 41 and Tyler is 38. Do it say how long they've been dating? It don't say. Oh, 3 months. 3 months. Okay. Um, Not too long. But I like this chick. One thing she said when they was cooking really kind of tugged at the heartstrings. She said, "Whatever you want from me, my king." I was like, okay, she understands the assignment. She understands the assignment, and so much so that the other couples was admiring them cooking. "Oh, look so cute cooking." You know what I mean? Working in tandem with your partner. That's what it's all about. Um, I rock with her. I like to get to know a little bit more about her. I'm sure things are going to change as the season progresses, but I like what I'm seeing out of her so far. She has a couple of insecurities here and there. I get that, but um, she looked like she could be a great wife. She looked like she could be a great wife so far. Um, but I know there's more to come. But as of right now, episode 2, this is where she lands at number 3. So shout out to her, Brittany. All right. At number 2 is Tatiana. All right. I like this chick. I like this chick too. I just think that she can be a little pushy, just a little pushy, not too much though. But she'll seem to push you in the direction she wants you to go in. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think she'll make a good wife. She was the only woman that let her man paint her at first. All the other women painted their men, but she was the only one that said, "I trust you. You could paint me first." So I thought I took notice of that. Um, she wanted to go in the boom boom room and get a little. I think she might be a little shy because the cameras are around, but I think she really down to do the do. She just don't want to look a certain type of way. I can understand that. She trying to question him on, "You got any secrets you want to tell me?" This, that, and the third. She's attractive too. Very attractive. I rock with her. I think she's pretty cute, and yeah, I think she will make a good wife, and I think that I understand all her moves so far. I'll put it that way. I understand all her moves so far, and I'm attracted to her. So that's why she's number 2. She is a pretty dope chick so far, but I'm sure some drama is going to come. I don't, that's just a guess, but especially when he tell her about the baby, I want to see how she reacts to that, because it might affect her ranking on how she reacts to that. She can go up or she can go down. That's why these rankings are dynamic and not static, because she can go up or she can go down depending on how she responds to the news. So we'll have to wait and see. She is giving them a fair chance to come clean, but With guys, man, we just don't never trust it's the right time because women stay emotional. So we'll see. But I got her at Tatiana at number two, and she is 28, and he is 31. Oh no, she's 31, and he is 28, and they've been dating for 8 months. Okay, so there you have it with Tati at number two. At number one is Jay. Okay, Jay is in the building. Um, Now she's different. She's different. She's just not like the other women. She took her guy on a date first when they got on the show. Okay, she got him on the basketball court. They sweated it up there. Then they went in the shower and sweated it up in the shower. She don't have a whole lot to say. She's not giving him a hard time. She seems like she's easy to get along with. She's very attractive too. So I think she's my clear number one at this moment. Again, it's all subject to change, but if I'm rocking out, I'm rocking with her first. Okay, so I think he got the best woman and the most wife ready. I mean, they know how many kids each other got. They both still want a big family. She drew a tree on him for family and roots, and I thought that was pretty dope. She don't, like I said, she don't give him no hard time. He got time to counsel other dudes. uh, who did he counsel? He counseled Chris, your boy Chris from Ready to Love. He was chopping it up with Chris because his woman ain't giving him no worries. You know what I mean? He got the loving already. They compatible. They money. So I think a big part of that is because of the personality that Jay has. I just think that she is, I want to say, wife material. I don't, I put it this way. I think the top three women are probably wife material, but before I give them that stamp of approval, I'm gonna have to see some more episodes. Okay, but as of now, these are the rankings as far as the women on the show. So yeah, I got Jay number one, Tatiana number two, Brittany number three, Charlie number four, Alicia number five, Kiki number six, and Alexis at number seven. Let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. Y'all got it different? Put your list in the comments. I really would like to know that. I'm a professional. Okay, so I know women, and I'm gonna tell you my rankings. I think is pretty spot on as far as being a wife. Now, when we talking attractiveness, that's a whole nother story. I think physically, I'm still probably the most attracted to Jay, and then Tatiana. I like the hair. Alicia, very attracted to her. I just don't. I think that's probably a wig or something. Um, so the attractiveness is not much different. Well, Jay is the most attractive to me. Tatiana is number two. Alicia is number three. Charlie is number four. Um, Alexis is probably number five. Brittany is number six, and Kiki is number seven, as far as looks. But the wifey rankings are different. But anyway, let me know what y'all think. Put it in the comments. I really would like to know. Hit the like, share, and subscribe. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.